What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Black Sheep Family and Autism. My name is Nicole. If you're new here, and if you're new here, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, be down with the gang. Alright, yeah. I'm hyper as fuck today, as you can see. But y'all getting 2 videos in one day. I don't know. It just depends on how many I feel like actually pre-recording. Because Jay's not here, the boys are not here, they're in school, and I'm trying to get all of January done. January, I probably should have got a purple background for January. That's what I should do for January, got a purple background. But yeah, because y'all know I'm Aquarius, so yeah. But purple would have been cool for February, so sidetrack. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the whole, well, it's really not going to be the whole story, or it's going to be the whole story, but it ain't going to be like start to finish just because it has happened so long ago. I know some of you guys were like wondering what happened with the whole babysitter situation, because I was like, dude, we found the babysitter. We actually found someone that's reliable and that's like good. It's not just like, okay. Like if I text you and check on my kids, it was never an issue with texting, checking on my kids. It was never an issue with I'm coming back to the house and they wet and stuff like that. Like, I never just had an issue with this particular babysitter. So I'm gonna give you a little background or whatever, but not a lot of background. It might be a lot of background, I don't know. So I'm gonna give you some background. This might be a longer video, so if you don't want to watch a longer video, then you might want to tune out. It's gonna be like a story time. If you don't want to watch story time, you might want to tune out. Yeah, so I have a older cousin that I grew up around, or I did grow up around. I don't even remember how we lost contact. I know she started having kids before me, but she's older than me, so duh. But I don't know. I think she moved out of state with like one of her baby daddies or something like that, and I don't know, we just lost contact because this was also before my mom passed, one of her favorite little cousins. So, I mean, I was clearly around her. She had a few kids. I honestly don't even know how many kids she had, and that's sad because they're my little cousins. But she had a few kids, a lot of girls and stuff like that. So me and her started talking on Facebook. I don't even remember what we was talking about. I think we could have been talking about her brother, which is my cousin as well. And I know one of her brothers passed just recently, like sometime last year. To me, it's recent because it's like literally one day you're here and the next day you're gone. She dealt with a lot in 2019. So yeah, that was the little cousin I'm talking about, mother. She dealt with a lot. I know she had got in a car accident the last time the time before the last time I talked to her, basically. And her daughter went to make sure she was okay, and you know, all that normal stuff. I think somebody hit her while she was parked. Like, how you miss a whole park car, my nigga? Like, how you hit a whole park car, my nigga? Like, how does that even work? Don't get me lying. So, okay. Came down to somehow I asked her about babysitting. Is any of her kids old enough to babysit, because I was looking for someone to basically babysit. And I think her 2 oldest girls babysit, but I didn't know how old it was because I thought they were like, I thought they were like 10 and 12, but I didn't know that they were actually older than what they are. So yeah, I'm old AF. Like that just reminds me how old I am. But anyway, okay. So started babysitting. She was like, yeah. I was like, how much is she gonna charge? This, and that, and the third. And she was like, well, how much can you afford? I was like, I mean, I'm gonna say her mom, I got a lot of money, but I mean, you babysitting, so clearly I'm gonna pay you something. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna ask her. Woo. And I was like, and I had did all this through her mother because I don't want to sit here and text, because she gave me her number and her Facebook, but I didn't want to sit here and ask her because I wanted it to be a amount that was understood with her mama and understood with her. That way, because some people feel like you be getting over on their kids. Some kids be like, dude, just shoot me $20. I was that kid. I would watch a whole 3 kids or all of my little cousins for about $20, $30, like $10 a child. I didn't care. It was some type of money. Like, and I really wasn't, like, I really, not saying that my little cousin need like that, but I didn't need like that. I just, my mama was like, if you gonna babysit, she don't have to pay you to babysit. And which I would be the same way with my child. So I could think something too high, my mom could think something too low. My mom really didn't care. She just was like, she gonna pay you something. She gonna pay you something more than $5. And I was like, okay, type stuff. So yeah, but it would be that price for like the whole day, like $30 all day to watch them all day. In my case, she charged $40 to watch them all day. It wasn't like hourly. It was like, all right. So cool. So the cousin over here, she babysitting. Like, at first, I'm not gonna lie, because I was nervous, because mind y'all, this is kind of like my first time even like meeting my own little cousin, like, because I just haven't been around that side of the family. Y'all know, well, if you're black, in the black community, you used to have family reunions and stuff like that, and that's how you meet your whole family. Like, it's kind of like when the older people pass, we stop having family reunions, so all your cousins that you would know or should know, you don't know. Like, I have a lot of little cousins that's like, my cousins that I grew up with, they have kids, and I don't even know who the hell they are. Like, Facebook, and some of my cousins have a couple of kids. I got 4 kids. I don't give a fuck if I got 4, if I got fucking 8, bitch. I'm posting all of them on my social media. Like, I'm proud of every last one of them. Some people in my family tend to only post 1 kid or 2 kids, and if you don't know them, you would think that they just have like 1 or 2 kids or something like that. If you're not really paying attention to them, you would think that they only have 1 or 2 kids. And I don't know if that 1 or 2 kid be the favorite, or if y'all don't want nobody to know that y'all have more than that 1 child. Like, I post a lot with Jaxon, but I post more with Jaxon than I do with Julian. But Julian is, you catch him if you can on a picture. You catch him if you can. But Jaxon is a whole different type of child. He likes to be cuddled. He likes to be held. Like, so I have him a lot. Julian, now that he ain't got his little tablet for Christmas, like, bye. That's how he is. But anyway, I'm going on a whole different tangent. So she was watching my kids, y'all. I was nervous at first, and when I figured out that she got like common sense, cause like, no shade, kind of shade, maybe a little tea, but me and Jaxon was watching them, and they'd be hollering and screaming, hollering and screaming, hollering and screaming. He wouldn't change like diapers, dude. He wouldn't even go in there check on him because he's too busy into the game. So when you sit here and be like, because y'all, it got to the point where we didn't care about paying him to watch them. Even though they're his brothers, we're going to pay to watch them because that makes people hate that they have brothers because they have to babysit, basically. So we was even paying him to watch them, but I'm not going to sit here and pay you when you're not doing nothing that you're supposed to do. So when we came back home, and she, like, the boys were asleep, the boys had took a bath, like, she actually took care of them, like, how normal people take care of kids to me. Like, that's common sense stuff to me. Like, my cousin didn't have to tell me how to take care of my other little cousins / brothers, because we grew up in the same household for so long. They were like more than cousins type. Cool. But anyway, what was I gonna say? So it been going fine for forever, y'all. Like, cause she had been watching my kids before Julian even got diagnosed with autism. That's how long ago it is. And like, Julian has actually calmed down a lot, and now Jaxon is the one that be doing the most. If she was to babysit them today, she would figure out that Jaxon and them are the ones that's doing the most. So, okay. Everything cool. Never really had a problem. None of that with paying her, with her mom, with none of this stuff. So, the whole incident happened. We went and we met Smoking Legal. Subscribe to his channel. If y'all not subscribed, subscribe to Smoking Legal channel. We went and met Smoking Legal in Nashville. We really just kind of had like a little getaway, and it really wasn't nothing but like a weekend getaway. I think it was Memorial Day, Labor Day. It was one of them days where Mondays kids were out of school because my little cousin is still in school, clearly. It was one of those holidays where they were out of school. What else was I gonna say? So cool. She came over there. She didn't come over there Saturday. Friday or Saturday, because we was only after like a day or two. and we was only out there a day or two because basically she only watched my kids for 2 days. So it could have been a Friday, and she watched them Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, she watched them Saturday and Sunday. So the whole thing was, hey, when do you want to come over here? Blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. She's like, I'll come now or whatever, which she has done in the past. She came. She was ready because, like, I always asked her because some kids like to still be at the house. And some kids be like, I've been ready to go anyway. Like, when do you want me to come? Shit, I'm ready to be here so I can be here already. And, like, a week or two before that, when she did watch them last time, she was like, dude, I'm going to go ahead and come. That way I will already be there. And I just was like, all right, cool. You don't have to do nothing because we're still going to be here, basically. So she was like, okay, cool. So to me, it's like my little cousin is just at my house until we get ready to go. Like, no, like when I watch my cousin kids, if she was still at the house, I did not have to babysit. I did not have to clean up after them. I did not have to make sure they eat. I didn't have to do none of those things. And that's what she was doing. She was up here and she was watching B-Love. Like, she was at our house watching B-Love, which I had no problem with. She was one of the people, too, that was telling me that I remind them of B-Love. I don't know. They say that we talk alike and we kind of got the same personality. Yeah, B-Love say, they ain't say. Like, I don't even know if he's still working on me because, like, I don't know what to say. But that happened. So when we went to Nashville, we got to Nashville. We I text and check on them. Like, I really wasn't concerned because she always does a good job. Like I said, we went and met Taz like the end of last year. She had been watching them for probably a year or babysitting them on and off because me and Jay don't go out every weekend. Like, our last anniversary, she watched them, and she haven't been watching them for months. So maybe it's about 6 months. What's up, y'all? So my camera was dying, so it was dying, and by the time I charged, it got like a full battery or whatever. It's time for me to go with the boys, and we kind of started doing household stuff, cleaning up and stuff like that. And I really forgot to finish the video, but I keep starting this same video and stopping it because something always happens. Maybe that's a sign I shouldn't even record it. I don't know. But she watched them on my anniversary or on our last anniversary, and we stopped for a couple of months because the coins just was not there to actually pay somebody to watch them. So that's why we stopped. It wasn't because she did anything wrong, because I was mad, nothing like that. So we got to Nashville, like I was saying, do smoking legal. Shout out to smoking legal. You like CBD, somebody that's goofy, you like Aquarius, like, dude is cool, go subscribe to his channel. So we got out there, everything going cool, smegular degular, like normal life or whatever. And like when we was on our way back, or before we was on, we was on our way back, and my cousin kept texting me like back to back, back to back, back to back. Like, she don't never just do that. Like, she'll never do that. So when she was like, I thought that like she was in trouble because she was asking like, well, what time I'm going home. Like, she don't want to know if I'm coming home today. She want to know like what time. And like, if anybody travel, you got an idea of what time, but you don't have an exact time. So when she was like calling for like that particular time, I was like, let me just text her mom and tell her, because that's my older cousin. Like, both of them are my cousins. So I was just like, let me just text her and tell her like, hey, I think it'll be this time, but it might be a little later. I don't know. Again, this was on a Monday that we was gonna bring her back or whatever. Like, it was on a Monday, so because they had school the next day. So I was trying not to anyway have her home after like 8 or 9 o'clock anyway. But I didn't know if we was gonna be back at 5 or 6 or what time. So I'm like, let me just text her and be like, hey, I don't know what time. Like, we're on our way back home, but I don't know what time we're coming like back to the house, like the exact time, because how she was texting me back to back, because like I said, she don't do that or whatever. I was just like, I don't know if she in trouble or she like, I don't know why her mama had wanted to know exactly the time or the date, the exact time that day. I honestly don't know, because I don't know why her mama just didn't ask me if it was that bad, but I didn't want her to like be in trouble for not telling her mama exact time that I didn't know. So I texted her. So she was like, I was like, I'm leaving now. I don't know the exact time because, or whatever. I was like, because you know how traffic is, and with coming through states or whatever, but it will be today, and I'm hoping that it be before like 9 or 10 o'clock, because I wanted to have her there at least by 8 so she could get ready to do her evening or whatever, you know, you do when you have to go to school the next day. So we're going through the thing or whatever. She asked me, her mom asked me one other question, and after that, like, we were like 2 or 3 hours out from being like back in Arkansas. Like, we was down there in Memphis at this point. So her mom waited hours and hours, and she like, well, I know one thing, she needs to be getting paid. And it's like, she only watched them 2 days, like, and it's $40 a day. Like, bro, that's $80. And like, she have been watching them for like 2 days, and we always pay her 80. Like, the highest I think we had to pay her was like 120, because it really was like 3 days that she watched them. Like, she really was there all day that day. Like, so yeah, but I think I had to pay her like 120 twice before. So, and I'm like, I take it like, cause it's never been a problem with money. I have never not paid her. So it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I have never not paid this girl like what she wanted to get paid, cause this girl's like 16, 17. Like, she want to make sure how much fucking money she getting paid too. Like, nigga, she not gonna just come over here and it's not clear how much money she finna get. Like, that has never been an issue of this day and that day, and I'm gonna pay you basically when we get back or before we leave or whatever type thing. Like, that's never been an issue with paying her. Hence why she never would have came back if I did not pay her for the last time she watched them. So it's like, what the fuck am I missing? Like, nigga, like, do she feel like she should be getting more money? She go through her mama instead of just telling me? Like, I don't know. But when I got there, to her, like, to the house, to my kids and to her, to drop her back off or whatever, she didn't have no attitude. She didn't seem any other normal. So I chopped it up to, your mama want to sit here and pick. Because when in the fuck have I not paid this child to watch my kids? Mind y'all now, this particular day, she sat here and, like, you know, to clarify, if her mama felt like, because when this stuff first happened, I talked to her mama, because it's still your mom, like, this is still your child. So, you know, sometimes kids don't speak up for stuff, so the mom do. So that was like, that wasn't even the issue. The issue is you act like I have never paid this damn girl, or like it has been an issue with the pay. And last time, if it was an issue with the pay last time, or whatever time in her mind that it was an issue, why didn't you say something? Because I just never would have paid her whatever she felt like she wanted to get paid, and I would have just cut ties. Because like I told my cousin, I was like, when she came at me like that, I was like, you know what? I'm not finna sit here and beef with family over babysitting nobody. I'm not finna sit here and beef with my family at all. Like, at the end of the day, we're still family. Family's supposed to be able to be there for each other. So I'm not finna go back and forth with you with getting paid. But I feel like, nigga, or felt like, and still feel like to this day, that it's like you saying that I don't pay her what I supposed to pay her. Like, that's never been a fucking issue. And like Jay said, it could be the fact that this person lost her mom, not her mom, but lost her brother. Then her other brother went to jail for some other stuff, and she had got in a car wreck. I don't know what the hell is going on with your life, or why the hell you all of a sudden now it's a problem with pay when it's never been a problem. Because even if she would have just simply been like, you know, I feel like you're not paying her enough or whatever, like, after this, Deidre, you have to pay her this amount or something like that, or I feel like you should have paid her for this day. Like, it would have been a whole understanding, like, just simple. But to sit here and basically be like, well, I know she need to be getting paid for them days. When has she not? Like, she wouldn't even want to come over here if she was not getting paid. And I just feel like there was a diss at me, and I feel like it was being petty. But if we want to sit here and be petty, not only is your child over here babysitting and eating our food, but your other daughter came over here. Like, that day she had asked me could her sister come over there with her, and I was like, and I think her sister was over there for 2 days. So not only is one child, which is person's babysitting, because people, when you hire a babysitter, you don't have to make sure your babysitter eat, you don't have to do none of that stuff. Like, the babysitter's there to babysit them kids and to keep going. But you have a whole nother child that you had enough gas, enough money, enough energy to come down here and bring her down here to be at my house, to still eat my food and still use my water and still be in my house using my cable. Like, I'm not sitting here being petty like, well, yeah, your sister can come, but if she do, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay because I have to. Like, y'all are still my fucking family. Like, they still family. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, she could come, but I'm gonna take $10 off a day or $5 off a day because she in there eating my food, she using my water, she using my internet, she using my cable, she doing this, because that's still family. So like, I really didn't have no problem with her being over there. But like, to me, that was just petty of her mother to sit here instead of just being like, whatever she felt like, if you feel like she not getting paid, because that's the only thing I could think of, because she have never not been paid. Like, y'all, I have got her halfway to the house and was like, shit, I ain't give her damn money and have to go back and reverse and be like, Jay, I need that because I have to pay her, or this car that's not working, like, I have to pay her or whatever. Like, I don't expect somebody to do a service for me and for me not to fucking pay them. So I just don't even understand where it came from. And what I can say is, I was talking to one of my cousins or whatever, kind of about the situation, and she was like, so who watch your kids now, who do this now, who do that now? And I was just like, I have other people, which we do have other people, but that was my little cousin that's not working and that's actually good and that actually will come to the house. And it's not like I have to take them out nowhere, then come back and get them. Only thing I had to do is when Jay got there, I had to drop her off, or Jay dropped her off. Like, it was more convenient for her, but it's not like we didn't have nobody to do it. And I noticed that this same particular cousin mother, which is my cousin too, unfriended me on Facebook. And like, to me, it was never that big of a deal. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and get into it with my family. Like, I know, like, within a black community, we don't stick together as we should. Every other race do stick together, but at the end of the day, you still blood related to me, nigga. So like, why would I want to sit here and beef with you? Like, whatever the problem is, I would just stop. I would just stop all whatever it is and pull back. Like, I cut stuff off. Like, I don't want to not be able to talk to my family because you feel like I didn't do right by your child, because I'm gonna be mad if I feel like somebody don't do right by my child. So I'm gonna pay her like I was gonna pay her anyway, and I'm going to just leave it alone, because obviously it's an issue there. It's a communicational breakdown. I don't know, because I still don't even know why the hell she felt like, well, I know she needed to be getting paid. Like, did you think that I was going to pay her for that day? Like, I don't know. But to me, you could have been like, so you're paying her for 2 days or you're paying her for 3 days? Or anything like that. Or I feel like, you know, but if it's never been a problem with me paying her for a full day, like, I think it should have been said and not just, it should have been handled different to me. And I'm just like, whatever. I just fell all the way back. Like, I'm not beefing with that cousin. I know that she was petty enough to unfriend me on Facebook. Y'all don't know, like, I'm petty. Like, I'm petty AF. But see, when it comes with my family, and it's not the fact that I'm scared or any of that, it's just like, nigga, we better than that. Like, at the end of the day, we supposed to be, me and you supposed to be better than that type of thing with my blood family. So, but somebody on the street that I don't care about, that I ain't never loved, that I ain't never cared about, now that's a whole different story. Like, I would have handled that a whole different way. But as far as with family, it's like, you really that mad to the point where you're finna unfriend somebody from Facebook. And if the problem was with this, I stopped it all together. Like, I don't have no issue with you, but I'm not finna sit here and I'm not finna beef with my family over that. Like, that's, I don't know, that's like, it's just dumb to me to beef with your own family. Like, now if I quit fucking with you, y'all, like, I don't think y'all know how easy it is for me just to cut somebody smooth completely out. Because I feel like if you're messing with my energy, you messing with my space, you messing with my sanity, if it's a hassle to deal with it, I shouldn't have to deal with it, and I'm not gonna deal with it. And I'm that type of person. But when it's family, I try to be more understanding and more, you know, lenient. I try to be more understanding with it and try to get where they're coming from type stuff. When somebody else, if they would have said the same exact thing to me, they would have got cussed out, and I would have been like, well, when it would have went like that with anybody else. But when you're a family, like, bro, nah. Like, we've been having a good day, we've been having a good vibes. She asked me, like, we had clarified this together before she even got there. Cause to be honest with y'all, had she came tonight, we wouldn't even have to go. We wouldn't need no babysitter because we wouldn't have to go unless her mama had wanted to come get her and all that other stuff. But it's like she just came there and went to sleep, and she watched them from that point to the next day. Like, and she really didn't watch them then, like they were asleep. So when she got to our house, y'all, she pulled at the fall of that couch, she put on her pajamas, and she laid down. Like, literally, that's what she did. She didn't have to do nothing. Jackson's already asleep. Y'all know he got to sleep earlier. Julian was in his bed, laying down. It's not like it was like the whole day, not a full whole day of them. Yeah, like, I understand it. And if we're not getting back to 8 or 9, like, yeah, I have to pay her. Like, I would never understand it, but that's what happened with our babysitter. That's why we really don't go out and do stuff for you guys. That's why we don't travel as much, because the first time that we traveled, it was this incident, and I don't like not being to be at over there with my kids type stuff. Like, I want to be able to come back and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take you to the house. I'm gonna pay you for yesterday and half of today and just kite out, because I'm not gonna deal with that. So yeah, I mean, that's what happened with my cousin watching the kids. That particular, I don't know, y'all. But like, I'm still cool with my cousin. Like, if I still got something, like my little cousin anyway, like if I was trying to give her like a case and some more stuff that I had, like, I'm still cool with her. Like, I'm not beefing with my little cousin. I'm not really even beefing with my big cousin. I'm just not finna sit here and be in some drama that I feel like shouldn't even. I don't see why. Why is it a issue? So yeah, that's what happened with the babysitter. I could be leaving something out. I don't know, but yeah, you guys. See you guys on the next video. Be blessed. Peace.